in Colorado.
We are.
And we are the Piper Powderpuffs. That's our official team name. For the past 4 days, we've been known to our other racers and to air traffic control as Classic Racer 31, which is our team number right behind us here. But our team name, like we said, is the Piper Powderpuffs. So that team name actually pays respect to the history of the Air Race Classic, which used to be the Air Race Derby, or the Powder Puff Derby, excuse me. And so in order to honor that history and kind of keep that in mind as we raced across the country, we wanted to honor that, and we named ourselves the Piper Powderpuffs.
One of the major reasons that we were able to do this race this year is one of the retiring vice presidents of Piper, Jim McEwen. His mother, Pat McEwen, was one of the people who did the Air Race Classic, and so he wanted to encourage us to honor that legacy, and that is where the Papa Mike at the end of our tail number came in. She also believed that all good tail numbers should have a 0 in them, and the Bonanza that she flew in the Air Race was a 1969 V-tail Bonanza that he still owns today, and that is the 69 in the tail number, making November 690 Papa Mike.
The race was awesome.
It was awesome. It was honestly so much more fun than we thought it was. We already thought it was going to be very fun, but it was so wonderful.
We both have been watching the Air Race happen for many years at this point, and so for us to finally get a chance to do it has just been head and shoulders above anything that we could have imagined. It was challenging. It will test every part of flying: airspace, weather, flight planning. There's so much. Power management's a big one. So you really learn how to fly your airplane in a very different way. Flying 2,200 nautical miles at full power across all different terrain, all different airspace, all different weather, that's very different, but how exhilarating. It was so much fun.
Absolutely. We had a mantra throughout the whole thing that was, we trust ourselves, we trust the airplane, and we trust each other.
Yes.
And that, I think, was the real key to making us be as successful as a team.
The three of us that make up the Piper team, we're all in different fields, right? I'm in sales, Lucy's in engineering, and Bailey, our third teammate's in marketing, but we're all pilots. And so our goal was to try and show, you know, what is it like to do a race like this, but also what other careers are out there. A lot of the times, if you're considering becoming a pilot for your career, a lot of the times you'll hear airline pilot, airline pilot, airline pilot, which is a great life, but it might not be the right fit for everyone. So our goal was to kind of show, you know what, there's so much else out there that you can do in aviation, whether or not you want to fly heavy metal. So that's definitely been important to us for the race. As first-time racers, we heard, oh, you'll do it once, and there's all the paperwork and all the prep and all that. And then you do it, and you never want to stop doing it. And I think
that was 100% true. I think even before we took off for the first time, we were like, oh, we're doing this again.
I think honestly, the coolest part of the Air Race is, yes, it's a very competitive environment, but there's 47 teams this year. We're all flying 47 very different airplanes, and we spent the entire race working together. So if somebody's up front of the pack in a faster aircraft, they'd be, you know, radioing position reports back to us and saying, hey, the weather's great over here, or, oh, you might want to go around this area. So the community has been the biggest surprise for me, because again, you think of an air race and you think everybody, like we gotta win. But the actual vibe here has just been, everybody is so supportive and so encouraging.
Women supporting women,
yes,
really.
Exactly.
And I think that's really important, especially with the percentage of pilots in aviation just being so small for women. Just really supporting each other and coming together for this air race, both in putting it on, being at the stops, and actually flying it.
We just want to say a big thank you.
Absolutely.
First and foremost to Piper for getting our team across the finish line. We've had a lot of support from the factory. We know a lot of people from home have been watching, and we did it. We made it, which is really exciting. So thank you, Piper, for giving us the opportunity to race and represent you. Additionally, thank you to Bose Aviation. Bose was kind enough to gift us headsets for the duration of the race. And they made all the difference. It was awesome, so we're very grateful for that. And it's just been the most amazing experience. We're really, really grateful.
Yeah.
I'm currently using the Hartzell Talon, by far the best aerobatic propeller ever come out.
I use the Trailblazer. It adds performance to the Super Decathlon and dependability, and it's rugged.
Hartzell's been an excellent partner for Whip Air, just in terms of your product support, as well as keeping an eye on the market and developing new products that meet demand.
It's helping us all have better performing airplanes.
It's such a proud honor to fly behind that propeller.